It's been 4 years since Prince Azim, the beloved son of the Sultan of Brunei and a rising star in Hollywood, passed away tragically. At just 38 years old, he died of a mysterious illness that left behind a lot of unanswered questions. To make it even more mysterious, despite his close connections, none of his Hollywood friends attended his funeral. The official statement from the royal family said Prince Azim died from a rare medical condition, but not everyone believes that. His glamorous yet controversial life has fueled plenty of rumors, and his sudden passing has only added to the mystery. To honor him and quiet the speculations, his family created a heartfelt film shown in cinemas across Brunei. But even with this tribute, the questions remain. What really caused Prince Azim's tragic death? And why didn't any of his Hollywood friends show up for his funeral? Stay tuned and watch till the end as we uncover this mystery. If you're new here, remember to like and subscribe to this channel for some more amazing stories like this. All set? Let's get right into the video. Born on July 29, 1982, Prince Azim was born into one of the most powerful and wealthiest royal families on earth. His father, Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah, controls Brunei's vast oil wealth, making him one of the richest monarchs in the world. As you'd expect, Azim grew up in a palace surrounded by gold, luxury cars, and everything money can buy. He never worked for anything. Well, at least not material things. But from early on, it was clear Azim wasn't like the rest of his royal family. He didn't fit into the traditional, conventional, duty-bound world of Brunei's royalty. While his siblings were prepared for the roles expected of them, politics, military, and royal duties, Azim had no interest in following that path. Instead, he wanted something else, something entirely unexpected for a prince of his status: Hollywood. From a young age, Azim became fascinated with the world of entertainment and show business. He wasn't satisfied with being just another royal figure. Instead, he wanted to be part of the flashy and glamorous world of celebrities. After attending top schools like the International School of Brunei and Oxford's Brookes University in the UK, Azim got a taste of life beyond royal duties. This only fueled his dream of something bigger. The more he experienced, the more he craved that Hollywood life, which was full of creativity and freedom, something completely different from the strict traditions of Brunei's royal family. Naturally, his decision to break away from royal duties and dive into the entertainment world didn't go over well with his family, especially since his father had recently introduced Sharia law. But Azim didn't care. He stood his ground, determined to live life on his own terms, even if it meant doing it alone without the blessings of his beloved father. Unfortunately, what seemed like a dream life on the surface eventually became a source of conflict for Azim. He was caught between the expectations of his royal heritage and the freedom he found in Hollywood, leading to a life that was filled with both fame and personal struggles. Once Prince Azim got into Hollywood, he dove head first. He wasn't just aimlessly hanging out with celebrities and making small talk, he hit the ground running. He started by producing films like You're Not You, starring Hilary Swank, and The Happy Prince with Emily Watson, already making his mark in the industry. But it wasn't just the movies. His parties were some of the most talked about events in Hollywood, even more famous than his movies. They were literally the stuff of legend, with A-listers like Michael Jackson, Naomi Campbell, Pamela Anderson, and Mariah Carey in attendance. On his 25th birthday, he famously handed out $25,000 gift sets to his guests, including safari trips and luxury gadgets. Azim was all about making a splash, and his events were some of the most talked about in Hollywood. Although Azim enjoyed the bright lights and excitement of Hollywood, it came with a heavy cost. The more he got involved in that world, the more he grew apart from his family and their beliefs. His father, Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah, had enforced Sharia law in Brunei, which included strict punishments for things like homosexuality and adultery, behaviors that are common in Hollywood. This created a clear clash between Azim's new lifestyle and his family's rules. Many of his celebrity friends, especially those in the LGBTQ+ community, were upset by these laws, leaving Azim in a difficult position. He soon found himself living two lives, one as a prince with royal duties back home, and the other as a Hollywood insider trying to keep up with the fast-paced world of fame and fortune. As time passed, the strain of living between two completely different worlds began to wear Azim down. Behind the glamorous surface, he was facing serious personal battles. He had been diagnosed with systemic vasculitis, a rare disease that inflames the blood vessels and can lead to organ failure. Along with that, he struggled with bipolar disorder, which caused extreme mood swings from high energy moments to deep lows. His Hollywood life, filled with late nights, wild parties, and constant pressure to keep up appearances, likely worsened his health. Fame often leads to burnout, and Azim was no exception. There were even rumors about possible substance abuse, which, if true, only added to his problems. Regardless, one thing was clear. Azim's health was deteriorating, and it was deteriorating fast. The glitzy parties and star-filled events that once brought him joy now became a reminder of how far he'd strayed from his family and his roots. His life was glamorous, sure, but it was also lonely and filled with personal struggles. In his final years, Prince Azim's life was a balancing act. On one hand, he was living out his dream in Hollywood, producing films and rubbing shoulders with celebrities, but on the other hand, he was increasingly isolated from his family in Brunei. His father's strict laws made it difficult for Azim to reconcile his two lives, and the once close relationship he had with his family became strained. Many of his Hollywood friends started to distance themselves from him too, especially after the backlash over Brunei's Sharia laws. It was a heartbreaking turn of events for someone who had worked so hard to build relationships in the entertainment world. By the time of his death, Azim had largely withdrawn from public life, and many of his once glamorous connections had faded away. When Prince Azim passed away in 2020, it left many people shocked. He was only 38 years old, and his death seemed sudden and unexpected. The official cause was listed as systemic vasculitis, but the secrecy surrounding his death only fueled the countless rumors. Why was there so much mystery? Was there more to his death than the public was being told? Was there foul play somewhere? One of the biggest questions after his death revolved around the role his Hollywood lifestyle might have played. Azim had lived a fast-paced life, filled with endless parties, late nights, and constant media attention. Could the stresses of that life, paired with his health issues, have contributed to his untimely passing? It's hard to say, but the speculation has been rampant, especially since he was so young. Another glaring issue was the absence of his Hollywood friends at his funeral. Despite years of building close relationships with some of the biggest names in entertainment, none of them showed up to pay their respects. Many believed this could have been due to Brunei's harsh stance on LGBTQ+ issues, especially with the introduction of Sharia law, which made international headlines for its treatment of LGBTQ+ individuals. Prince Azim had long been a supporter of the LGBTQ+ community, and this may have created a rift between him and his family. Could it be that his Hollywood friends distanced themselves from him because of Brunei's political climate? Or was this simply a reflection of Azim's complicated life, caught between two very different worlds? Prince Azim's death raised questions, not just about how he passed, but about the life he led. He was caught between two very different worlds, the royal traditions of Brunei and the glamorous, free-spirited lifestyle of Hollywood. This mix brought a lot of tension to his life, and it's what made him so interesting to the public. A big part of his legacy is the idea that his family might have tried to keep some parts of his story out of the spotlight. Brunei is a private and conservative country, so people believe his family didn't want details about his mental health, his famous but sometimes controversial friendships, or his rumored relationships to be widely known. His support for the LGBTQ+ community may have also clashed with Brunei's strict laws, creating more friction. Despite all the rumors, there's no denying that Azim made a mark. He brought a bit of Hollywood into the royal world, and after his sudden death, people were left wondering what could have been. His story is filled with unanswered questions, which makes him even more memorable. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for some more insider stories. Stay tuned and see you in the next video.